This is The Filter on iHeart Podcasts Canada.
Hi, Alex.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Good to see you.
I see you. What's new?
Oh, all the things. What's new with you?
You know, the things.
Yeah, nothing crazy. Just going #1 in the UK.
I try.
That's crazy. Congratulations on that. Talk me through the intimate moment that you had with the security guard the other day at a show.
That's so funny. No one's asked me about that. Yeah, it's really good, honestly. I don't know why. I went straight into the infant position and cradled the man. And I don't want to say that it felt great, but it felt great.
Yeah, that's why I use the word
Mhm.
intimate. It did look great. How did Cover react?
I she was laughing. You remember when I looked over? I don't know if you saw the video. I looked over and I started
Yeah,
dying laughing. It's because I saw my wife literally red as hell laughing her ass off. So she loved it.
I love that so much. Speaking of Cover, who was more excited about your Love is Blind performance? You or her?
Wow, that's hard. I think Cover, she loves reality TV. That's like her thing. I
Yeah.
was just excited because like, live TV performance first time, like that's a cool look. But Cover's she's funny. She like hides her excitement, I guess. Like she's not one of those people who shows it. So you kind of have to be like, are you excited? And she's like, oh my God, yeah. But like she's not one of those people like, what the
Yeah, totally. I have that with my fiance as well. Like we're getting married in June, which is
dude,
crazy.
that's so exciting.
I know. I need all the wedding tips. But yeah, she's the same where like sometimes I'll be able to introduce her to celebrities and stuff, and she like plays it almost too cool that I'm like, are you excited about that? And she's like, no, that's super exciting, but just doesn't show it in that moment. But yeah, you're the king of vows. So I need tips on writing my vows because that's where I'm at right now.
Dude, I don't know how I strung those together. I'm gonna be honest with you. It took me
Yeah,
so
right.
like 6 hours. I was sitting at this Google Doc being like, what is happening? And it's just I was overthinking it. My only advice is don't overthink it. Literally, you have been with this person for how long now? 3 years? Something like that?
Yeah, 4 years.
I feel like it's just gonna come naturally. Like just think about why you're in the position you are, why you want to marry this person, and it's gonna come so naturally.
Yeah, that's nice. That's good advice. I like that a lot.
Try. I try.
Your tour is called Cheaper Than Therapy, but you've learned at some shows that your tour is actually more expensive than therapy.
Freaking therapy's free over here. Can you believe
That's
that? What
crazy.
dystopia or what utopia are they living in at the moment? What basic human necessities free here? What?
Yeah. I know even in Canada, like we have healthcare that's free, but we don't get free therapy. That's like a whole other level.
That is nuts. I envy it.
Speaking of the fact that you are married, I'm getting married. I feel like I've brought this up to you before, but you and I weirdly have like so many things in common. We both lost our
We're talking
dads.
about it on the tower.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. On the CN Tower when we risked our lives. We both lost our dads at 9 from cancer. We
Yeah.
both are the third of 4 kids. You just got married. I'm getting married. We're both wickedly attractive people,
That's what I was leaning towards that. I think we both are stunners, obviously. And
obviously.
that's something that's a quality we lean on, you know?
Yeah, totally. And I think too, with like, for example, my sister is obsessed with you because she loves the song Save You a Seat
How
to the
cool.
point where like her husband had to tell her to stop listening to the song because she would cry every time it came on.
Oh
Um,
God.
yeah, she literally was like, I don't know why I keep listening to it. Like it upsets me so much. But how does it feel for you? Because there's so many artists that can connect with their fans through like heartbreak and love, but you can connect with fans on this level that not everyone can with this sense of loss. So how is that for you to be able to have that impact on fans?
Wow. Um, it's cool. It doesn't feel heavy. I think a lot of people think it feels heavy. It feels really nice, and I think it's something strange where like this songs have helped me so much, and playing these live have helped me so much, and me growing as a person, but also as a musician and all these different things, and seeing it touch people the way it has is really cool. And also it's cool because the contrast it when you come to a show of mine is you're laughing and then you're crying and then you're laughing. So it's been really fun to watch.
Yeah. How do you navigate that too with like, because you are such an entertaining person on stage to navigate that like amazing on stage banter, but then also then get into like a sadder song or to deal with those different mood changes.
I quite literally don't know. There's videos of me like saying some pretty outlandish shit, and then I go like, speaking of that, and I try to translate it. It just doesn't work. Sometimes it's funny because every show is different. There's not the same jokes. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm quite literally saying the first thing that comes to my mind. So it's definitely terrifying because some shows I'm like, oh gosh, what am I going to talk about? But yeah, it's really cool, and there's I think why people like it so much is there's no plan.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like that comes off more authentic too, I think. Besides like
No
people
one
who
can question whether or not I'm being myself.
That's for sure. What I also find is so unique about you as an artist is that a lot of artists, you see them almost like struggle with social media because you see it as this thing that they have to do in order to promote their music. But for
Sure.
you, you already have the advantage of being so good at social media. So what have you found that works best for you when doing all of that?
Ah, it's so hard because I don't know. Like I truly like I just feel like I know what would do well, I guess. Like I just post what I want to post. I post like even if I had 2 followers, I would post the same exact content, I guess. I just write these songs about real things in my life. And I think, okay, if I'm going to promote this song, I'm going to have fun with it and do what I would do in my normal life. Like I would make jokes about my wife not being able to catch me on a trust fall when I jump off an 8 foot table, like so like that's funny. And then how do we tie this into a song promo? Like how do I make this about my career with my passion? So it's cool. It's like the same thing as like, if you love golfing and you love beer, you incorporate beer with your golfing. It's the same thing as like I love music and I love posting on social media and I love like all those things. So it's funny because they both complement each other. So I don't know. It's cool.
Yeah, that is cool. I think that is nice to see. And I think that goes back to like the authenticity thing where it's just like do what you would do
I'm
regardless.
genuinely not trying. Like that's the biggest thing is I'm not trying to make these go viral. It's just me having fun.
Yeah, totally. I am obsessed with Ordinary. I love the song so much. And you do have such a way with writing music. And I'm sure you've been asked this before, but would you ever consider writing a book?
Maybe. I think it's cool. I think my story is really cool. The thing is,
Yeah.
it's like I don't know what the contents. I mean, I guess the contents of my book would just be what a deeper part of what I write about, I guess.
Yeah,
Uh,
memoir.
Eventually, yeah, I don't think I've made it. I don't think I've done enough in my life to be able to write a book, if that makes sense. Maybe one day when I'm like 60 years old and I'm like, you know what? I did some cool stuff and I had a lot of bad cards dealt to me. But at the moment, probably not.
Yeah, that makes sense. Live more of your life and then, yeah, have more
Yeah.
of the
I feel like
story.
there's parts of my life that could be cool as like an episode on a TV show, but
There you
I
go.
don't know about a whole novel. I
A
don't
love
want to.
story movie of you and Cover's whole story. There's so
Yeah,
many possibilities.
I feel like it's such a cool story.
Yeah, for sure. You're coming back to Toronto in May. As we mentioned, we already risked our lives hanging off the side of a building. What should we get up to next time? What kind of adventure
Mhm.
should we go on? Trampoline park?
Yeah. Oh, a trampoline park would be so fun. I love that.
Yes. All right,
Yeah,
let's make it.
of course, the first option I'm into, but no, yeah, anything that doesn't have to do with heights, I'm into it. So,
Yeah, literally same. That was first and last time I'm ever going to do the edge walk.
so we both got dragged into that.
We really did. I feel like we talked about that too, where I was like, this is your idea, right? And you're like, no, this is your idea. So I think the label just tricked us both.
Like us.
Like, you know what? We're bonded for life. So I'll thank them for that. Well, thank you so much. Good luck with your show tonight. That's it.
I miss you, dude. You got to come.
Oh,
Hey,
I'll come to the show in May.
I also I need to meet your fiance.
I know, I'll bring her too. We'll make it
Please,
happen.
that'd be so fun.
Amazing. Then you can sing at the wedding. It'll all
I'd
happen.
love to. That'd be so cool.
Amazing. Good to see you. Congrats on everything.
I'll
I'll
catch
talk
you
to
later.
you soon. Longer next time.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to The Filter, an iHeart Podcasts Canada production. Subscribe to The Filter wherever you get your podcasts.